my channel. My name's Claire. If you didn't know, well, now you do know. Alright, so we are here with a haul. I've gotten a whole bunch of books. Is my TBR like never ending? Yes. Do I keep on buying more books? Yes. Is it a problem? No. No. I'm gonna go with no. It's, you know, that's just the cycle of life. Like, it's been a rough couple of months. Spending money on books makes me happy, so therefore I spent a lot of money on books. So let's just get right into it. See this pile of books that I have going on? Y'all, this is so dangerous. But yes, so this is my haul. I wanted to do this in like order of when I bought it, but I don't know, I'm pretty sporadic, I feel like, and this was accumulated in about 2 months, I would say. So this is kind of sad, like looking at it, I'm like, oh god, like I don't even want to see the receipts to some of this. Gotten my little stash, and I'm gonna start off with the ones that I just picked up from Barnes & Noble yesterday. I'm currently reading one right now, so we'll do this. How do they get it to where it looks pretty on their lap? Okay, so this is what I got yesterday. I got The Bride Test by Helen Kwong. I have read the 2 others in this series. I loved the Kiss Quotient, but I did not like the Heart Principle at all. I just didn't connect with the main girl, and she was a little bit annoying, I thought, but I love the Kiss Quotient, and this has a lot of representation for like autism and Asperger's, so that was really, really good. This one is the boys that you meet in the 2 previous one. He's like a cousin of one of the guys that the other girl is going out with, and his mom wants him to marry this girl from China, and like I guess it's like a marriage, it's an arranged marriage, so I don't think he was going to be into marrying this girl, and I'm assuming they're going to fall in love and she's going to come over to the US from China and stuff happens. I'm just assuming. I'm pretty sure this is what this book is. And I love the main guy in it. I don't remember his name, but I really enjoyed him in the other books, and I think he has autism, so she's probably going to talk about that in that book. And then I got a Fa Love Story, and I picked up like mostly Asian writers. Like this month I really want to I read a lot of like female white writers. 90% of what I read is that. Like last year I only read 1 male author, but I kind of want to venture out into like other female writers and like maybe a little bit more like minorities. So this month I'm really just focusing on Asian Asian authors. So I saw this, and I also know that Noelle Gallagher really enjoyed this book, and I love food, like anything like description of food. I just love reading it for whatever reason, and I think this follows these 2, like a girl and a boy, and they like their grandparents own 2 pho restaurants, like rivalry pho restaurants, so they really shouldn't be together, but I think they have like a thing together, even though they're supposed to be like enemies and they have like rivalry restaurants in the same city. But I think this is based in San Diego. I'm not too sure, but it looks really good. I'm super excited to read this. And I also got Finley. Y'all, I don't know actually how to read. Finley Donovan is Killing It. This is, I think, like a thriller, a mystery. This is really different for me. I don't really read anything other than like romance, or that's pretty much it, like romance. So this being a thriller, I think is going to be a really fun. In the back it says it's murder, being a hit mom. So I'm assuming like she's a mom, she's a hit mom, and she goes and like kills people. Yeah. It says most moms are ready to kill someone by 8:30 a.m. on any given morning. So this looks really good. This looks out of my comfort zone. It just looks like fun. I'm currently reading These Violet Delights. It is so good. I don't even know what to say about this. This is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and it's based in Shanghai, China, and there's these two rivalry gangs, and Juliet and Roma is like the two main people. It's so good. Like, she talks about like the Opium War that's going on, and it's in the 1920s. The late 1920s is when it's based. So it's just, yeah, you see like these gangs. I don't even know. I don't want to say like too much about it. And there's also like a monster in Shanghai like killing people, and like the monster's spreading and people are killing each other, and they kind of have to like team up to know like who or what the monster is and what's happening and why it's attacking Shanghai. So yeah, but both sides like absolutely hate each other. It's really good, like super good. I love the description of how like Shanghai is like described in the cities, and like with the Russians and like the French little neighborhoods like in Shanghai. I really love this book, and I also know there's a sequel to it, so I don't know much about the sequel because in Romeo and Juliet I'm assuming they both die, so I don't really know how we could make a sequel out of that, but we'll see. So that was everything that I picked up yesterday, and now I'm gonna go the things that I picked up like a little while ago. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is another like, I know this is YA, so it's not gonna be crazy scary, but I've heard really good things about it. A girl is in high school and a murder happened like a couple of years before, and she's like investigating it, and she's just like realizing a whole bunch of shady stuff is happening. So again, this is out of my comfort zone. I'm really wanting to read like different types of authors and like different types of books, so I'm really excited about that. And then y'all, I caved in. I got the Addicted series. I got the first 2 books. I didn't want to just like get all of them because I think there's like 40 books, including the spin-off series of these books. So Addicted Calloway, I'm going to definitely start sometime soon. I don't know why, but like in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna start in like December or like October, like when it's cool outside. I don't know. She reads, absolutely loves this series. She just goes on and on about it. I'm super excited. I think it's kind of like a Gossip Girl meets something. Like, I don't exactly know too much about it, but I know that it's heavy on addiction in this book, and you follow like each friend. So this is a friend group, and then you follow like each of them and their romances and like their, I guess, traumas and things they have to get over to like be in love. So you grow with them. Then I picked up All You're Perfect by Colleen Hoover. This can't be a haul without me putting in a Coho book in here. Like, it just can't be. She's the queen. I believe this is hold on. Claire, I just finished a thought. I also picked up Maybe Someday. I believe both of these are series, or at least have like a couple of books to them. I'm pretty sure you can read them as standalones, but I know nothing about either of them. This one I especially know nothing about. This one I know that it deals with infertility, so if you're struggling with that, or you and your partner are struggling with that, maybe don't read it. I don't know too much about it, but I know it's just like marriage on the rocks. No, y'all know what I mean, like a marriage that's like not doing well. I'm pretty sure this is All You're Perfect, and then this, I don't know, I have no idea. I have no idea what that's about. Then I picked up The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I have read Taylor Jenkins Reid before. I read Malibu Rising, which I really enjoyed. That's all I've read from her, so I know that in Malibu Rising you're following Nick Riva's children through like one whole day, and then there's like this big party. But you get to know Nick Riva quite well because there's a lot of flashbacks, and one of her husbands is Nick Riva, and it's set in like the same world, or well, this isn't set in a different world, but like it's set in the same time. It's set in the same time, and like in the same, like they know each other. It's the same universe, okay? She created a universe, and it's like in the same universe. And I'm assuming that she had 7 husbands, and you're kind of going through her life. I think this is kind of like an interview style, or that could have been Daisy Jones and the Six. I'm not too sure, but I know that I need to read it. Everyone raves about it. Everyone really enjoys it. And I got In 5 Years, and I really, really enjoyed kind of the synopsis when I was looking at what this was about. It is about a girl that wakes up the day before her wedding, and she is with someone completely different. So she's like 5 years ahead in time, and she's not with the man that she's supposed to marry. So I think that like every day it flip-flops, like she's 5 years and then leading up to like her wedding, something like that. And yeah, I think the end of this you realize like why she's not with the guy that she is with in the present, and why she is with the guy that she's with within 5 years. Does that make sense? So like, yeah, she's waking up, she's like, damn, there's someone else in my bed. Who is that? I'm supposed to be married to another guy. And then she realizes it's 5 years after. So this looks really, really good. And then I bought Book Lovers. I absolutely love Emily Henry. I absolutely loved People I Meet on Vacation. I hope this is the same vibe, because I just absolutely blew through that book. I ate it up. So I'm just really excited to read something else that Emily Henry has to offer. I haven't read Beach Read. I should. I know that I should. But I know this is her newest brand new release, so I saw it and I just really, I wanted to pick it up. But the back, just like the short blurb says, one summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. I think they both like love books. Like she likes like romance and he likes thriller or something. They like books, but like different types of books. I think, no. She's an editor, y'all. I don't know. I should get notes about what these books are about so I could tell you guys. But it's something like she's a publisher and he's an editor or something. I got Hook, Line, and Sinker. This is also in a series. The first one is about her sister, and she, I think, is like a producer, and she's on a movie, and she's like, oh, I know like the exact setting where this should be or whatever, and it's like this small fisherman town where her sister is. And when she went to meet her sister, I guess when like in the previous book she met another guy, and this is the other guy that she like falls for. I think that's the main storyline of this. So it is so funny just looking down and seeing just the pile of books that I have here, and I'm like, oh my god, my TBR list is already so long. But anyways, that is it. I know that it was probably a lot to just sit through everything, but I really appreciate y'all. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below if you've read any of these books, or if you've gone mad and just like spent a whole lot of money on books. But I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good night or day or morning wherever you are, and I will catch you soon. Bye bye.